Hey, welcome. Thanks for being here this morning. We are going to start in a seated shape. So, if you are not already there or you'd like to take more support, you're welcome to sit up on a pillow, a bolster, maybe a block or two, and allow your hands to rest on the lap. And if it's comfortable this morning, turn the palms face down. And just noticing that placement of your hands to the thighs, the knees. And then find that sweet spot where the palms can rest and the elbows can drop down, the shoulders can soften. And taking a breath in through the nose, and a gentle sigh out the mouth. And another breath just like that, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then allowing for this gradual shift and this gentle arriving here now. And as if you could simply take the thoughts of the mind and turn them down. And you might imagine just that gentle washing of the waves. And as they greet the shore of your mind, that they cleanse and clear away. And that the wave of the breath begins to soften your body. And as you call your energy here into this moment, and you might even visualize this cutting of cords or the strands of the mind that rush to the future or hold to the past. And as you release that tether to the external world, you find that stillness within and that peace within. And as we free our grasp to that which is external, we reclaim that internal landscape of our being. Resting with our attention and intention to the here and the now. Into that gesture of presence, and that gesture of wholeness from within. And so often we send out these pieces of ourselves, whether energetic or mental, towards the past, towards the future. And even if just for right now, just for this practice, invite that awareness back in. that we might find this wholeness within ourselves and meet each moment from that place. The unfolding now. So these last few breaths here to sever the cords that might draw us out of this moment, out of this practice, to move in union and wholeness with each moment. And taking this last breath here. Beautiful. Letting the hands slide down towards the knees. If you need to change up the legs, feel free. You can cross the opposite shin on top. And we'll start with some big circles. As you inhale, reach your heart forward. And take that exhale to round back, chin to chest. And slowly move with your breath. You're just working towards the sit bones remaining on the ground. And letting that movement come from the belly, from the spine. Letting go of any tension we might have carried with us. Take one more in this direction. Beautiful. And then gently change. As you begin to circle the opposite way. Deepening your breath and beginning to notice where we meet the edges. In those places where we might be holding, is it tension? Is it tightness? An injury? A self-limiting belief? And can we soften our attachment to that? Can we simply witness it as this present moment experience, but not send our energy into it? Good. One more in this direction. And inhale, sit tall. Sweep your arms towards the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to twist towards the right. You're going to let the left hand come to the right knee. Now, if it's available, take that right hand, either rested on the sacrum, or you're going to reach around for that left hip crease. And if neither of those are available, let the right hand come to the earth behind you. Yeah. Take that big breath in, sit tall. And that exhale, twist a little deeper. Finding a little more freedom through the rib cage, fill with breath. Beautiful. One more here. Good. Unwind. Take the hands back up to the sky as you inhale, and then exhale over to the other side. Right hand to the left knee. And if it's available, left hand can rest on your sacrum, or you reach all the way back for that right hip crease. Just honoring your body, letting go of attachment. If those are not available, just take the left fingertips to the earth. And that deeper inhale to continuously sit tall. And the exhale, continuously deepen in. Last one here, deep breath. Good, coming back to center. Inhale, fingers to sky, and then wash wide, sigh it out. Just letting the hands rest behind you. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Deep breath. Stay here, let it out. Good. One more deep, deep breath. All the way out. And sit tall. Let the hands come over the knees and the shins. I'm just going to make our way towards tabletop pose, hands and knees. And as you arrive, take the right toes, reach them towards the back of your mat, and then press your right heel to the wall behind you. Good. Stay lifted in the belly, push the earth away. You might even round the upper back an inch towards the sky. Keep that micro bend in the elbows. Take another breath here. Good. As you come forward, stack your hips over that left knee, hands under the shoulders. I'm going to lift that right leg back and then bend your right knee. Take a big external circle through that right hip. And find that mobility through the joints of the hip. Beautiful. That next time the right knee comes down, plant it under your right hip. Take an inhale, cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the chest. And as you exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. And look forward on the inhale, left leg extends back. Tuck the toes and then reach that left heel towards the wall behind you. That micro bend in the elbows, beautiful. Belly hugs in. You round the upper back just an inch. So we're not sagging into our shoulders. Good. One more breath here. Good. Come forward, stack your hips over the right knee. Take that inhale, left leg sweeps back. And then bend your left knee, bring it in. All the way up and around external circles through your left hip. Beautiful. One more. And that next time the left knee comes in and down, drop it to the earth. One breath, cat cow, inhale, lift to your chest. Exhale, push the earth away as you round. And look forward, breathe in. I'm gonna tuck your toes as you exhale, lengthen your legs. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Let your feet be hip distance here as you arrive. We're gonna sway, bending one knee and then the other. And you can rest your hands towards the earth, bending your knees as much as you need to get there. Beautiful. Another breath here. Inviting those feet hip distance. You can bend the knees as much as you need here to soften the backs of your legs. And take the hands behind your back. You're welcome to use a strap here or a towel, a shirt. You're gonna interlace your fingers. You might keep the elbows bent, especially if you have a shoulder injury. It'll be a little softer for your shoulders. And if it's available, begin to lengthen the arms any amount. Try to draw the hands overhead towards the earth. Bend the knees as much as you need. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Beautiful. Deep breath in. All the way out. Keep a little bend in the knees. Either the arms are straight or the hands are on your sacrum, elbows bent. And take an inhale, keep the interlace, just rise all the way up to standing flat back. Lengthen your legs at the top. Hug your belly in and then lift your chest towards the sky. Now, either the arms are reaching down towards the earth, or again, elbows are bent, hands to your sacrum. Take a big deep breath. Keep lifting your heart up. Hug your belly in. Another deep breath here. As you exhale, micro bend in the knees, flat back. You're going to come right back down. Keep the interlace forward fold. Good. Inhale, come right back up. Gentle bend in the knees, flat spine, rise up. Keep the interlace. Last one here, lift the heart. Exhale, come right back down. Release your hands. Take your fingertips towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, look forward. Exhale, belly draws in, deeply fold. Look forward, next breath in. Walk your hands out to plank pose, top of a push-up. As you inhale, you're gonna rock forward to the tips of the toes, so bring the shoulders over the wrists. And take an inhale, bend the elbows just an inch, and then exhale, press right back up. Good. 2 more. Inhale, elbows reach back, heart forward. Exhale, press up. 1 more. Shoulders are in front of the fingers. Inhale, just an inch. Exhale, press up. And inhale here, downward facing dog, hips right back to the sky. Feel free to walk out your legs here, lengthening one and then the other. Let the fingers spread wide, hands are shoulder distance apart. Continue to walk out your legs. Beautiful. Deeper breath in, longer breath out. The big toes come together to touch. As you inhale, take your right leg to the sky, three-legged. Look forward. As you exhale, bring the shoulders over the wrist and then try to hug the right knee to the nose. Right? Pause here, drawing everything in. Deep breath. Take another one here, knee to nose, hug in. Good, look forward. You're gonna bring that right knee down towards the earth, plant it under the right hip, right? Coming back towards that same shape we started. Take an inhale, reach the left leg back towards the wall behind you. Exhale, bring the left knee to the nose, hug everything in. Good, inhale, left leg sweeps back. Exhale, knee to nose. And 1 more, inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Hug it in, hug it in. Try to step that left foot forward between the hands. Okay? And take a lunge in towards the left knee. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you're welcome to slide your right knee back behind you. Hands can be towards the earth or to blocks. And take a big breath in, lift through the heart, press the shoulders back. Good. Deep inhale. Easy exhale. Good. Squeeze the inner thighs together and get lighter on the hands. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, cactus your elbows. Good. Take a breath here, reach the shoulder blades together, heart to the sky. As you exhale, wash your hands down towards the earth, frame your left leg. Nice big breath in, look forward, let the hips drop low. And then as you exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Shift your hips over that back leg. Left leg is long. Hands can always be on the blocks. 2 more. Inhale, lunge forward. You might let the hips drop a little lower here towards the earth. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Beautiful. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale all the way back. And lunge back, top of the mat. Hands towards the earth. You're gonna tuck your back toes, lift your right leg, hug that left knee in, and then sweep it all the way to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, downward facing dog, step it to the earth. Inhale, come forward to plank. Come forward on the tips of the toes so the shoulders are over the wrists here. Drop your knees down. Hug the elbows back. Keep reaching the heart forward, chest and chin lower. Right, legs long. One breath, cobra as you rise. Exhale, forehead to the earth. Two more with your breath, tops of the feet, root. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, third eye to the earth. Now, one more, staying in that movement of the moment, right? Free from rushing, free from grasping to the past or the future. Right? Press the hips back to meet the heels, child's pose. Let the elbows soften towards the earth. Take a breath in, fill the back of the lungs, the ribs. Deep breath out. And can we stay in that moment to moment awareness? This is truly the practice of yoga. To be in our wholeness, in our union of the moment. So as we come to the other side, an invitation to slow down in the mind, so much so that you absorb into each movement as it unfolds. So follow the breath. Vinyasa, union of breath and movement, rise to the hands and the knees. As you exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take your hips to the sky. One big breath here. Stay with it as you sigh it out. Right, big toes touch. Left leg sweeps up, three-legged as you inhale. Look forward, exhale, shoulders over the wrist. Hug the left knee into the nose, stay. Okay. Round the upper spine, use your belly, hug everything in. Beautiful, one more breath here. Look forward, place that left knee on the earth under your left hip. Right leg extends back, take an inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, right knee to the nose, draw the belly in. Two more, inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. And one more here. Right, knee to nose. Keep hugging in, hugging in. Use the core to step that right foot forward. I'm gonna lunge in towards the right knee. Take blocks as you need, and if you'd like to come deeper, just slide that back knee further down your mat. Lengthen through the heart. Soften the shoulder blades. Beautiful. And just noticing that gradual release that happens. Right? As we hold present in the shape, as we hold present in a moment, we find that softening, we find that release. And can we find that same softening in our mind? Good. Lighter on the fingers. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Weight into the feet. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Take an exhale, bend your elbows, cactus the arms. Good. Inhale, open even wider. Exhale, wash your hands down, frame that right foot. Let the hips descend, big breath in, look forward. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman, hips shift back, left leg long. Two more, you're always welcome to use blocks for your hands. Yeah, one more, no rush. Freeing ourselves to be in this moment. Lunging back, top of the mat, hands to the earth. Tuck your back toes, lift that back knee. And hug the right knee in and then sweep it all the way to the sky, three-legged. Exhale, downward facing dog, take it to the earth. Okay. Generous breath in, shoulders over the wrists. right? And this is how we work towards chaturanga, okay? So you want to come forward on the tips of the toes, shoulder heads towards the top of your mat. We're going to drop the knees here. Right? We're strengthening our arms by hugging the elbows back. Resist the floor. Right? Your heart comes forward in front of the fingers. Legs long. Take an inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, third eye to the earth. Good. One more deep breath in, cobra. And exhale, third eye to the earth. Good. Press the hips all the way back towards the heel. Child's pose. You're welcome to let the hands rest, or you might bring the palms to touch. Bend your elbows, take your fingers towards the sky, and then roll out the wrists. Beautiful. Taking another few breaths here. If you're rolling through the wrists, you can change the direction, circle the opposite way. Inviting the hands long towards the top of your mat. Take that inhale, rise towards the hands and the knees. Yeah. One breath to cat-cow, belly drops, chest rises. And as you exhale, around the spine, chin to chest. And look forward as you inhale. Keep the hips right over the knees. And just begin to walk your hands forward for Anahatasana. The shoulders are tender. You can leave your chest lifted and simply drop the elbows and forearms towards the earth. And otherwise, the fingers extend to the top of the mat. You lower your heart and head to the earth. You can take your forehead towards the mat, or if it feels safe, you might even take the gaze towards the fingers, bringing your chin towards the mat. Wherever you are, deeper breath in and a longer breath out. And just freeing in that space of the chest and the shoulders, where we tend to carry the weight of the world, the past, the future, and just let it go. Good. One more breath here. Look towards the hands. Lift your chest. Inhale, slide all the way down to the belly. And then exhale, take the elbows wide. Soften the forehead to your hands. Legs can rest long, or bend your knees and begin to windshield wipe your feet side to side. A deeper breath in, long breath out. Good. Lengthen the legs. I'm going to go ahead and bend that right knee. And if you can reach back for the right foot, you're going to draw the heel in towards the sit bone. If you can't reach, maybe you have a strap or a towel, something you want to take around your right ankle. If you don't have that, then you take the active stretch, just drawing your right heel in towards the sit bone. You can soften your head back down towards the left hand. And a deep breath in and all the way out. Good. Softening the front body. Another breath here. Breathe in. And all the way out. So you are welcome if you have that right ankle. to slide your hand to the outer edge of the right foot. You're going to flex the right toe. So you're dropping the toes back down towards the earth. And if you have a strap, then again, you're just going to keep that strap around the ankle. If you don't have the foot, then you're just going to keep drawing that right heel in, flex your toes, and you will stay here. If you want to go farther, you have either a strap or your hand to that right ankle, you're going to begin to kick back into that right hand and lift your chest off the earth. Right, so that left elbow and forearm towards the mat, a little extra support. Continue to kick back, open through the heart and the chest. Good. That right thigh is on the earth. Take another breath in, kick back. And as you exhale, release. Lengthen that right leg. Bring your right hand down on top of the left. And that deep breath in. Sigh it out. Good. Bend your left knee and then free out that left hand. And you're either bringing your hand towards the left foot or you're using a strap to draw that left heel in. And if you don't have support, you're just going to take the active version here. So use that hamstring to pull the left heel in towards you. And deepen your breaths, finding that spacious inhale and that complete exhale. Good, last 2 breaths here. So if you have that left foot, you're sliding the hand down towards the ankle. If you have a strap, it's wrapped around. We're going to flex our left toes, so take the toes down towards the earth. Okay? If you're in that active shape, you'll just stay here. But if you have hold of that left ankle, begin to kick back either into the hand or your strap or your towel. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Right arm stays down for a little extra support, but you're soft in the right shoulder. Right? That left thigh remains glued towards the earth. Let that opening come from the chest and the spine. Beautiful. Another breath here. Breathe in. On your exhale, release that left leg. Cross the left hand forward and on top, soften your forehead. Generous breath in. All the way out. Float the hands by the ribs. Take a tuck of your toes. So squeeze the elbows in here, right? Again, as we push the earth away, this is preparing us for chaturanga. So you want to go slow, engage your core, keep the elbows back, shoulders down as you slowly press up. And then lengthen your legs, downward facing dog. And walk your hands to the back of your mat. Again, find yourself in that forward fold. And this time, grab hold of opposite elbows as you sway side to side. Let the shoulders shrug to the ears. And letting that tension melt out the crown of the head. Stay soft in your low spine. And slowing down your movement. Come to center, release the hands. I'm going to rest just a few moments in stillness. You can always rest the hands on blocks if you're up a little higher. You can also bend the knees as much as you need so that the hands can rest on the floor. And beginning to soften that space in the sacrum and in the low spine. And it's to free those strands of the mind, to free that tension from the body. And think two more slow breaths here. Beautiful. Bend the knees a lot, a lot. Right? The belly glues towards the thighs, and then you begin to roll up slowly, right? Like we're moving through a pot of honey. We're stacking one vertebrae at a time. Right? Reset your spine. Legs lengthen at the top. Lift your head. Inhale, shrug your shoulders to the ears. Exhale down your back. Two more deep breath in, all the way out. Good, last one. And then bend your knees, sweep your arms wide, reach up, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward and down. Gently bend your knees, Uttanasana. Halfway lift as you inhale, look forward. Deeply fold, exhale. Good, bend your knees. I'm gonna walk your hands out towards plank pose, top of a push-up. Beautiful. Bring the toes together to touch. Okay? I'm gonna bring that right knee, hug it into the chest, hug it in, hug it in. I'm gonna spin to the inside of that back foot and then kick your right foot forward and in front of you. It's coming right out from the hips. Fallen triangle. You can leave both hands towards the earth if you need a little more support. Otherwise, peel that left arm towards the sky. Right hand is underneath you. Push the earth away. Keep lifting your hips up. And deep, deep breath. Good. One more inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come back the same way we came in. So hug the right knee in, spin to the ball of that left foot, and then inhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. So you're lifted on the ball of that back foot. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, open your arms wide and out towards the side. Good. One more breath in. And then as you exhale, eagle arms. So you're going to bring that left arm under the right, right? Back of the hands touch. If you can, front of the palms wrap together. Good. Keep squeezing the arms together. Lean into that right knee. Right hip draws back. Lift up to the chest. Good. Deep inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward. Let the arms come parallel towards the earth. Inhale, rise right back up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring the arms parallel to the earth. Right, one more deep breath in. Exhale, hinge forward, move slow. Good. Reach your arms up. Release the hands open towards the side of your mat, warrior two. So that back foot's parallel now towards the back of your mat. Lean into that left knee. Take an inhale, reverse, sweep that left arm back, right arm forward. As you exhale, we're going to come down towards extended side angle. So right elbow might come towards the right thigh, left arm long overhead, or you're going to release that right hand inside the right foot, either to the earth or a block. Continue to peel that top shoulder blade open. Yeah, beautiful. Deep breath. And take one more here. Good. So as you exhale, we're all going to come down now. We're going to come inside our right foot, lift that back heel towards the sky, right? Hands are underneath the shoulders. You want to push the earth away. So you're trying to lift your belly away from the earth. Take an inhale and begin to sweep your right leg out towards the side and then all the way up to the sky, three-legged. As you exhale, downward facing dog, step that right foot towards the earth. Deep breath in, sigh it out. You're welcome to rest in child's pose, bringing your knees to the earth, hips to the heels. If you'd like to take a vinyasa, inhale, come forward to plank, pause. Take a breath here. And then rock yourself forward onto the tips of the toes. Bend your elbows just an inch or two, and then flip to the tops of your feet, right? Upward dog as you inhale. Flip your toes back over. Exhale, belly draws in, downward facing dog. We'll all meet child's pose. Inhale, knees to the earth. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. A deep, generous breath in. Complete breath out. Just letting go of the past, releasing the future, finding peace here and now. Good. Taking that last breath here. And deep breath in, rise towards the hands and the knees. And take that exhale, tuck your toes, legs long, downward facing dog. And one deep breath here, come forward to plank. Feet touch, right? I'm gonna push the earth away around your upper back. Hug that left knee in, hug it in. And then spin to the inside of that right foot. Kick your left foot forward. It's coming right out from the hips. Now you can leave both your hands on the floor if that helps with balance. Otherwise, sweep your right arm towards the sky, fallen triangle. Continue to lift through the hips, push down through that bottom arm. A beautiful, generous breath. Gorgeous. Take another one here, nice and strong, so beautiful. With control, exhale, unwind. Hug that left knee in, spin to that back foot, big breath, and then step that left foot forward. Right? You're rising up, crescent lunge as you inhale. Sweep your arms towards the sky. Good, bend into that left knee, and then squeeze the inner thighs together. Good, strong in the belly, deep breath. Take the arms wide as you exhale, open them, soften the shoulders here. Beautiful. And you'll continue to sweep now, bringing that right elbow under the left. Find eagle with the arms. Either back of the hands touch, maybe front of the palms. And you rebend in, strong in the legs. Free the back of the heart, the shoulders. On your inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge forward. Stay long in the spine. Try to draw yourself parallel to the earth. Two more. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hinge forward. And it's okay if we fall over. Right, one more. Good. Rise up, free the arms, open yourself to warrior two. Bend into that left knee. Take a reverse as you inhale. We're coming to extended side angle, so you're welcome to bring that left elbow to the left thigh, right arm long overhead. If you'd like to go farther, soften your right hand towards the earth or a block and peel that top shoulder blade open. Good. Deep breath. Good. One more here. Take an inhale. Exhale, keep circling that top arm forward. So we're lunging inside our left leg. You want to lift your back heel. Make sure those hands are shoulder distance apart. Lift your belly away. Nice and strong. Take the weight into the hands and that back foot. Sweep your left leg to the side. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Step it to the earth. And one deep breath in. All the way out. You are welcome to rest in child's pose. Maybe one last vinyasa. When we inhale, come forward to plank. We've been working on this subtly, chaturanga here. You want to rock forward to the tips of the toes. We never go lower than elbow height. So for chaturanga, you might just bend your elbows back an inch or two and then flip to the top of the feet. Hips and thighs are off the earth for upward dog. You flip back as you lift the hips, downward facing dog. So you're welcome to come to child's pose, or you might take one more vinyasa playing with chaturanga here. And again, that might only be an inch or two. So we rock forward, shoulders over the fingers. Elbows go back, heart goes forward. Lifting as you inhale. Press back as you exhale, downward dog. If you're not there already, knees to the earth. Set the hips back to the heels. Child's pose, deep breath in, full breath out. And it's that letting go, that rinsing away. And that cutting the cords of the past. And releasing the tethers to the future. And softening into this breath. Beautiful. Two more here. Deep breath. And slowly begin to peel yourself up. We're going to free out our legs. So take the legs forward. Give them a nice little shake. And if you need to sit on some support here, you're welcome to find a bolster or a blanket to elevate the hips. And take our feet about hip distance here and be a little bit softer in the low spine. You can also bend the knees here to be a little softer for the backs of your legs. You're going to try to draw the belly towards the thighs. Right? So you want to come as close as you can. And then either letting the hands rest on the shins. Maybe you can bring the hands towards the soles of your feet. And it's okay here to take this a little more yin style. So if you're rounding through the spine, as long as it feels safe in your back, you're welcome to stay. If you have a pillow or a bolster, it could always come on the tops of your legs. Maybe even a block to support the forehead. You just find that steady, even breath. Beautiful, deep inhale. Easy exhale. And a few more deep, generous breaths. Take this last one here. Deep, deep breath. And begin to sit tall. Lengthen your spine. Slowly, slowly rise up. You can shake out the legs. Maybe sway the feet side to side. And just releasing, letting go of any tension. Good. And we're going to sit tall again here. And so you might want to find that support. Maybe you even come close to a wall for support on the spine. Bend your right knee. Yeah. And you're going to take the hands towards the outer edges of the feet. Maybe you can interlace the fingers. You want to sit tall. So you might stay here, just hugging that right foot in, bringing the knee to the chest. And this is a great place to work on length through your spine. If it's available, you'll keep that long spine and then begin to extend that right leg. So trying to bring the shin parallel towards the earth. If you can continue with that straight spine, then you can lengthen that right leg any amount. Maybe you keep a micro bend. You are welcome to use a strap as well. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Let the shoulders soften down your back. And if you're hinging back, then slightly change your weight, right? Bringing that right leg down, maybe bending the knee so we can find integrity in our spine. Take one more breath. As you exhale, we'll all bend that right knee and bring the right foot outside of the left thigh. You're going to wrap your left arm around that right knee. Take an inhale, sit tall. Make sure that left foot is active. So you're flexing the left toes towards the sky and you press the right big toe to the earth. So you don't want to roll into that ankle. And then as you exhale, take a twist. Twist towards that right knee. Let the right fingertips rest on the earth behind you. If there's space to come deeper, then you might switch that left elbow towards the right knee and press yourself in. Just that rinsing through the spine. So you continue to sit tall, breathe in. Beautiful. And deepen as you twist a little farther. Exhale, breathe out. And last one here. Then you'll unwind. Take a little counter twist to the other side. So bring the fingers over to the left, soften the head. Generous breath in and out. Good. You'll come back to center. Let the hands support you. You're gonna bend that left knee now. Keep that right ankle over the left thigh, but flex that right foot. It's nice and straight in our joints here. And you'll only come as far as you can comfortably stay. And you'll soften your left foot down towards the ground. You might turn the fingers out towards the side of your mat. Be a little more gentle for the wrists. You can lift through the heart and the chest. Sitting tall. If you want to go deeper, you might walk the chest up towards that right leg. Maybe you slide the hips a little closer towards that left foot. Beautiful. Deep breath. And just resting into this shape, into this moment, these last few here. And then to release, you're just gonna extend that left leg, free out the right. You're welcome again to shake out the legs. You might bend the knees, windshield wipe side to side. And then letting the legs extend, feet hip distance. Sweep your arms towards the sky. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, cactus the elbows, lift the chest. Two more. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale. Good. Last one. Right. I'm gonna bend that left knee, right? And again, you can have support under your sit bones here. Maybe we even roll the back of your mat just to find a little more length through the spine. Taking the hands to the inner and outer edges of your feet. And you're gonna start by sitting tall, so sliding that left heel in, drawing the left knee to the chest. Activate that right foot. Wonderful place to stay, or you keep that length in the spine. You just bring your left shin parallel towards the earth. And this might be a place to stay, or that left leg lengthens. And again, you can use the strap here instead of the hand. And it's making sure that we're not rounding back or rolling back, but rather sitting tall, softening through the shoulders. Beautiful. Mhm. And finding that strength and stability. Good. Another two breaths here. Good. We're going to meet on that exhale, that left knee bending and drawing your left foot outside of the right thigh. Right elbow sweeps around to hug your left knee. So it's going to help leverage some length in the spine. Check in with your front foot, toes to the sky. Check in with your left foot. Make sure that you're pushing that left big toe to the earth. So we're staying straight in our ankles. Right, left arm sweeps up. And then exhale, open yourself into that twist. Let the left fingertips find the earth. If there's space to come deeper, then that right elbow might transfer outside of that left knee. So wherever you are, a long, tall spine. Beautiful, deep breath in, long breath out. And one more here. Good. It's your exhale to unwind and take that counter twist to the other side, fingertips to the earth, soften your head. And then slowly unwind. So we're going to keep that left ankle over the thigh. Just begin to slide that right leg towards you, right? So the hands behind you. Again, fingers can point out. It'll be a little softer for the wrists. You want to find that place where you can comfortably place the right foot to the earth, right? And flex your left toes so we stay straight in the ankle here. Keep lifting your heart. Now, if you want to come deeper, you can either slide that right foot in a little more, or maybe you bring the hips towards that right heel. Beautiful. Deep breath. Mhm. To deepen the stretch, you actively press the left knee away from the body. And continue to flex the left toes towards the sky. And lift your heart, get a little bit longer. And these last few moments just to rest in this shape. And that last breath here, breathe in, breathe out. To release, and go ahead and extend that right leg, free out the left. And one final shake of the legs. Maybe you bend the knees, windshield wipe side to side. Good. And then if you have support, whether it's a bolster or maybe a couple pillows or a blanket, you're welcome to bring it behind your spine here. If not, you can come just lie back to the earth. Right? If you have that support, it comes towards the sacrum. And we're going to take this Supta Baddha Konasana shape. So our soles of our feet come together and the knees open wide. If you need support, maybe the inner thighs feel tight, then you'll take the blocks to the outer edges of the shins and the thighs. And then lie yourself back down. So either to the earth or onto that support. As you arrive to the earth, you want to lengthen your tailbone down towards the heels. So you want your sacrum resting on the mat. Wiggle the shoulder blades under the heart. And take the arms out from the shoulders. Turn your palms to the sky. And just softening, breathing. And you might take this shape here as a meditation on breath. And if you can close the eyes, or you fix your gaze to one point. And you might draw your attention to the center of the forehead, that space between the eyebrows. That Ajna chakra, that third eye. It's the meeting point of the Ida and the Pingala, these right and left nadis or channels in our body. It's that place where we no longer see present or past. But it is that union, that unity with the moment as it is. And it is in that place, that meeting point, where the sense of time disappears. Where we rest in wholeness and union with that unfolding of life itself. So taking these last moments in silence here, that attention to the center of the forehead. And that last few breaths in this shape. And if you have support under the legs, you'll just slide it away. And if the support's under your spine, you'll roll over to one side. We will meet lying back flat to the earth. Hug knees in towards the chest. Maybe you take a little rock side to side. If happy baby would feel good in your body, then take your feet to the sky, knees wide. Maybe a little rock or a rest in stillness. These last few breaths wherever you are. And we'll meet in this final compression. Hug the knees in. And squeeze the knees towards the chest. You are welcome to lift the forehead towards the knees if you would like. Just hug everything in, squeezing tighter and tighter. Good, a deep, deep breath. And then exhale, release. Feet to the earth. You're welcome to find one last windshield wipe of your knees side to side, or maybe one last stretch of your legs long. And then arrive to that final resting shape. Take the legs long and down. And you extend your feet towards the edges of your mat. You can always take support under the backs of the legs, maybe a pillow, a bolster. You have a blanket or something to cover the eyes. Find whatever you need. Letting the arms open wide, palms to sky. And that last final breath here, deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale out the mouth. And with that gentle surrender into Shavasana. Take this last moment here, maybe a final release, a softening, a cutting of the cords, if you will, to rest in wholeness within yourself in this moment, just as it is. And begin to reawaken the body through breath, finding that deeper inhale and full exhale. Waking fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, just in your own way and your own time, a roll over to one side. And a gentle press to any comfortable seat, arriving in your time, the palms together, drawing into wholeness, into union, into peace and gratitude. That loving bow and a deep breath in, soft sigh out. May we carry this peace, this practice with us off the mat and into our day. Namaste. And thank you. Thanks so much for being here this morning.